Hey guys, welcome to What's Wrong with Don Bradman Cricket 14. So this game came out in 2014 on all platforms. First it was released on Xbox and PS3. That is Xbox 360 and PS3. And in June 2014 it was also released on PC. And later in the year, or maybe in 2015, it was also released on PS4 and Xbox One. So the game is developed by Big Ant Studios, and I have no hesitation in saying that it is the best cricket game ever, in terms of detail, in terms of the gameplay. But in this video I'm gonna be talking about some of the shortcomings and some of the problems, some of the glitches in this game that need to be fixed in the next iteration, which we all know is being created by Big Ant Studios. So the best part of this game was that they have a full-fledged career mode wherein we can choose a batsman and take him up the ranks to play international cricket. So let me just quickly start off with the career. I'm gonna start a new career mode. Let me choose Australian domestic side. So my batsman is gonna be a front foot player coming in at number 3. I'm gonna quickly change few things. That's it, and I'm just gonna start the match. So another good innovation that they brought in was the Cricket Academy, wherein the huge community that follows this game contributes with latest squads, latest player likenesses, updated team kits, etc. So I'm really impressed with the amount of content that is being put in the Don Bradman Cricket Academy. So that is something that I want to see in the next iteration, since we all know that it's very hard to get licenses for teams and players in cricket. So it takes a lot of money, and I don't see no point to invest so much into it. That can be done by the community as it has been done in Don Bradman. So let's start off the match, and I'm gonna show you some of the problems that are there in this game.
Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be with you as we bring you today's match. I'm Matthew Hill, and alongside me in the commentary box is David Bashir. Now, you went down to the pitch a moment ago. How are the conditions looking for the match, David?
Ladies and gentlemen, we start off today with some light power, but it won't stick around for long.
If you see the graphics, I don't really think there's much there to improve on that, because as in the graphics are good enough. Just a few things that I want to talk about is that there are few places where the frames drop that can be fixed. I would say more stadiums can be added. Custom stadiums can be added in the academy as well, for the community to just build up any stadium they want to. Thirdly, I would want that a few more resolutions be added, since we all know that 2K and 4K have become a thing now. So I would want Big Ant Studios to support those resolutions in the next iteration of the Don Bradman Cricket, which is under development. I don't know if you guys know or not, but according to Big Ant Studios, the next Don Bradman game, or whatever it would be called in the future, is under development. So let me show you how easy it is to score runs on this difficulty. So anything under my bat is gonna disappear for long on or long off, and I'm not really impressed with the AI on this difficulty or on the legend difficulty, because they don't really change the fields as often as I would want them to. The field placements are pretty weird at times. So it's very easy to just stand there, plant your foot and just get boundaries. So it becomes very easy, and AI doesn't really challenges us to get those runs. It could be very, and mind you, it's the pro difficulty and not amateur or beginner difficulty. So I would expect a little bit of challenge from the AI, and on this difficulty I could just play anywhere. Like, although that was a wrong line I was playing, and I was lucky not to be given out, so I can just keep on hitting it to the boundary on the long on or the long off, like this. So it becomes very easy, very repetitive for me to just keep on playing like this and just keep amassing runs. And I would come to the legend difficulty in the later part of the video, where I will show that it's also easy to score runs on that difficulty as well. So one thing that we all would notice would be that this game has done away with the bowling marker. That was a common thing in the earlier cricket games. So although it is a very interesting innovation that Big Ant Studios has made, but it has its own pros and cons, which I am gonna mention when I play in the legend difficulty. But they incorporated this to make it more realistic, which I really appreciate, that they've really thought something different from what others have been doing. And I would also say that like Big Ant Studios have done a great job in supporting these supporting this game, because they have come up with regular patches to fix things, online problems, glitches, and all the things. Yes, they may not have done they may not have fixed everything, but I would say that they have been pretty engaged with the community, and they've really done a good job in that manner. That is something that I would want them to continue doing. Would want them to continue in the next iteration as well. And as you can see, I've just scored 24 runs, 6 boundaries in 7 balls, and it's the pro difficulty. And I'm not even right now I'm not even taking chances with the lofted shots and all that thing. So scoring runs is not at all difficult. The fielders are very glitchy. They are not at all fast. The keeper doesn't really react to situations. He would take an eternity to break the stumps, even if the throw comes in when there is a situation of a run out. And there's nothing really challenging about playing Don Bradman Cricket on this difficulty. As you can see that I had scored so many runs on the long on boundary, and still the AI decided to take off the fielder from that place, and that's a very easy boundary. It was a short ball, and still I could play everything on the front foot, and the shots 9 out of 10 times they do reach the boundary. So as we all saw there, that it was so easy to score runs on the pro difficulty. But for all those guys who would be thinking that maybe it's just the difficulty and the game would get realistic on the highest difficulty, I would want to start a new career for them on the legend difficulty. And I'm gonna show you that it doesn't really make any more difference, just that I'm gonna be taking a lot lesser risks on this difficulty, but I'm gonna be scoring easily and there would be no challenge at all. So I'm just gonna quickly start off the career with the same team. So I guess batting is the main area that Big Ant Studios need to look for improvement. Bowling is more or less sorted. Fielding again is a huge pain in the ass because the fielders are very sloppy. They are very glitchy. They won't really, run to the ball as quickly as we would want them to. The throws are very, I would say, loopy when it comes to AI. I would show you examples where I would be stealing 2 runs when there are only 1 run available, or 3 runs when there are only 2 runs available. So these kind of things need to be fixed in the next iteration. So let me quickly simulate to my batsman. So the only thing I'm gonna be doing now on this difficulty would be just going across the stump, planting my foot forward and playing everything on the leg side. So if it is outside off, I'm gonna just miss the ball, and if it is on my pads, I would just play it on the leg side. So I've seen that on this kind of on this difficulty, the game becomes such that if I try to play an off drive, and since we have only few seconds to just to choose whether to go on the front foot or the back foot. So what most of the players do is they usually play everything on the front foot or everything on the back foot. So as you can see that although I'm playing wrong shots, anything outside off, I would miss the ball. Anything on my pads is gonna disappear on the leg side. I just have to time the ball a little better, and I'm gonna get value for my shots. As you just saw that there might have been a run out chance, but the fielder took so much time to get rid of the ball, and the throw was so loopy. So these kind of glitches needs to be fixed. So although there's a lot more time to see the ball in terms of when a spinner or a medium pacer comes in, so it becomes much more easy to score runs. As you can see, I'm gonna steal another run when there would have been only one, had the fielder been fast and the throw more accurate. The ball hardly went to the circle, like end of the circle, and I could end of the inner circle, I would say, and I stole 2 runs when there should have been only 1. I just have to time the ball. Again, the fielder took a lot of time to get rid of the ball. He fielded well, but again, these kind of things, they just take your mind off the game because they're not really realistic. So if these can be fixed, that would be really great. So you can see I'm just planting my foot forward and I'm just playing everything on the leg side. When it comes to fast bowlers, I don't really have to worry. I just have to time the ball and I would score many runs. So I'm just gonna quickly show you how many runs I score. Yes, I'm gonna mistime a few, but I've never really faced any problems with that. Let me quickly fast forward the innings for you, and I'll show you some of the shots that I would play in this innings. So sit tight and enjoy.
And a couple more runs. 3 runs there. So new bowler is about to start his spell. David, what can you tell us about this play?
Into the ball on 93. Let's see if they can do some nil.
2 runs out. That's fine with you. Great shot through the gap there. And those runs, he's losing at 32. He's got to start to see the ball through down. Love it. Hitting all ends up. That's a great delivery. It's a good different ball. Big swing miss. Free ball, he's good. And 2 runs, that's good. Here. Into the 40s. Hey, ball. 3 runs here. Into the logo. 7 minutes. Two runs out. This will be close. 2 ball runs. Big swing miss. Shout here. He's out. LBW.
As you just saw there that I mistimed the ball, that's why I couldn't really get back to it. But if you see it, like, I scored 47 runs in 34 balls, and to be really honest, had there like been no lack of, I wouldn't have, like, if I really concentrated hard, I would have really, would have carried on and got a 50 and maybe even a 80. So if I show you my wagon wheel, that will show you the problem this game has. That will exactly show you what this game lacks and where it needs to improve. So let me show you. So if you look at that wagon wheel, you can really see where the game is problematic. That I played almost all my shots on the leg side or on the long on. So mostly it is just on one side of the wicket, just so I do not take any risks even on this difficulty. I wasn't really challenged. The 2 shots that I played on the offside were off the spinners, because I had a lot of time to watch the balls, and mind you, I scored all of those 47 runs on the front foot, and it makes it very unreal to play everything on the front foot and still get away with things. Even on short balls, I'm playing on the front foot. So these small things make the game very unrealistic and very repetitive. I could have just stuck onto it and concentrated and just kept on playing on the leg side, and the wagon wheel would have looked much worse had I gone on and scored maybe 70-80 runs, and 99 or 90% of the runs would have been on the leg side, because I would have been too scared to go on the offside, just not to get the edge that becomes so prominent when you crank up the difficulty. So I guess these kind of things need to be looked at. The fielders really need to be looked at, and honestly I don't really feel like playing this game anymore, because to me it becomes very repetitive to just keep on playing on the leg side. So although I really like the concept that there was no bowling marker, but Big Ant Studios really need to think whether the move was a smart one, or maybe something can be done with the controls, because the controls are very I would say a little cumbersome. It is very hard to just quickly change controls once the ball is being bowled, so there's not much time to look at things. The time is very less between the ball when it's bowled and when it reaches us, so we just have to predetermine everything. So I would say that these things really need to be looked at. So I've just shown you all the problems that are there in this game. Further, I'm gonna show you examples from other cricket games that have come out in all these years, and I'm gonna show you everything that each game has, as in something that can be added from every game to make that perfect cricket game. So stay tuned for that one, and for this video I'm gonna say goodbye, and please leave a like and also subscribe to my channel. Share it as much as you can with your friends, with the community. You can also go to planetcricket.net forums, and you can really talk about all these things. So till next time, see ya guys.